A lot going on these days in the world of SEO. What's critical for you, the business owner, to understand are what's relevant. What are the high impact areas that you really need to focus in on, hone in on, and make sure that you're mastering for your business in order to succeed going forward. Yes, I'll answer for you right now that SEO is more relevant than ever. Matter of fact, it's become more difficult, more complex. The key is to make sure that you understand what it is that you should be looking for. Okay, I'm Dean Mercado from Online Marketing Muscle, and what I'm going to present to you here today is what I call my 7 trends in SEO for 2014 and beyond. So let's dig in. Number 1, keyword research. When it comes to keywords, right? Keywords have always been part of SEO and probably always will. However, it's a little bit different these days where we're talking about, we've gone from keywords to concepts. Keywords to concepts. So it's not about taking the same keyword phrase and stuffing all throughout your entire website or any piece of copy you ever put on the internet. It's about semantically connecting concepts together. And the Googles of the world, the search engines of the world have gotten smart enough to understand how conceptually things fit together. So we've gone from keywords to concepts, and that's a big trend to understand as you're designing for the internet these days. Second big point I want to bring up, and this is kind of always been the case, but more so now than ever, content is king. Content is king, more so now than ever. So trends we're seeing there are longer copy seems to be working very well across the internet. Looking for pages that have, not just 250 words, but maybe 1,000 words of really relevant, unique, almost all-inclusive content about a specific concept. Remember that from the keyword research and keyword stuff. The concept, right? So having pages that are focused on a specific concept, more voluminous, definitely work. We've seen that trend moving into fruition with sites like Squidoo and hub pages, things like that, where you're seeing these almost one-page website being created about a specific concept, right? So a third big area, and this third big trend or area really encompasses these next 3 that I'm going to share with you, but it's big. That's why it's big. It's what I call brand or domain authority, right? So there's always going to be more credence given to a brand that seems to have more legs, seems stronger, seems more reputable than a brand that doesn't. And it's really that simple. Now, how do we do that? How do we get the brands to be more reputable? There are lots of ways to do that. Number 1, longevity in the business. How long you've been there, right? Things like that do matter. How long have you owned your domain name? Things like that do matter, right? And that leads into the 4th item here, which we call your linking strategy. This is all part of that brand authority, right? So, but when we talk about linking strategy, what's really changed from the way SEO used to be to the way SEO is today is more so quantity isn't the big factor anymore. So having 5,000 links coming back to your website from Joe's Burger Shack out of state somewhere really isn't going to help you much. But having really relevant quality links from high quality domains, high quality brands linking back to you, showing that you are somebody to be reckoned with, that's really important. So as you look at your linking strategy, you want to go for quality, not quantity. And you may even be finding that some links that you've had may actually be hurting you, right? If those are from sites that really don't add value to your brand. So it's something that really needs to be looked at. We're going for quality, not quantity. So as we continue on, alongside this branding and the authority, the next big item that I want to include here is what we call social proof. Social proof. It's one thing if you tell me you're the greatest thing since sliced bread, we take it with a grain of salt. If I'm seeing that everybody across the internet is saying you're the best thing since sliced bread. Holds a little bit more weight, don't you think? So here we're looking for things like citations, right? Having other sites mentioning your company's name, your company's phone number, your company's address, right? Other third-party reputable sites. We're talking about reviews, people reviewing your company online on however many review sites, right? That always is going to hold weight, showing that you're a credible resource, right? As well as things like what we call social signals. And this is your activity on social media and how much people are sharing the content that you're sharing on social media and sharing the content that you might be posting on your blog on social media. Those are social signals, right? Very important. Also things like the engagement you're getting. So when you are posting things, are people commenting on those things? Are they engaging you in conversation? All these factors are playing into your brand's authority, your brand's strength, right? The social proof saying that you are as good as you think you are, right? Very, very important. Two last trends I want to share, and they may seem obvious, they may not seem obvious, but whether they're obvious or not, go after them. Things are going local. You're seeing the internet really put, and the search engines really put a high focus on the local side of SEO. Things like citations and reviews, as I mentioned before, playing a huge critical role these days. How you structure your site and the things you're saying on your site, are they catering to a local audience, right? So especially if you are a business that serves a local market, right? Critically important. But we are seeing things really move towards local and a lot of weight being put on how you address localizing your online presence, right? And then lastly, the seventh trend that we're seeing is things have gone mobile. I mean, it's not even that they've gone mobile. And you need to show that you're going with it. So your website needs to be able to accommodate the mobile side of things. It needs to be responsive. Even if you have to go as far as creating a separate mobile site, whatever it takes, things have gone mobile. And the search engines are paying attention to how you're responding to it. So as well as your audience, forget about the searches, your audience is paying attention to it. Take a look at your Google Analytics, your statistics, and just take a look at how much of your traffic is viewing your website via a mobile device, tablet, phone, period. So those are 7 trends you really need to really key in on. I'm going to go over quick. Keywords, we're going after concepts now, right? Content is king. We want to see that, that you really know what you're talking about. Go after it. Your brand, the domain authority, your linking strategy, your social proof. Things have gone local and things have gone mobile. I think that's 7, right? It's a lot of stuff, but it's a lot of stuff that you need to pay attention to in 2014 and beyond. So here's to your SEO success. I bid you good luck. It is a lot of work, but you know what? Your investment in this area is critical, right? And there's a lot of this stuff that you could do on your own with a little bit of knowledge, okay? So I'm Dean Mercado, once again for Online Marketing Muscle. Take care.